Well, hello everyone and welcome back. So, very much unlike me, I actually did the pink house video as promised, or as I said I would do. Um, and we just jump right into it. It's a very short video at like 8 to 9 minutes. Um, this part here is very unnecessary, but I just left it in so you could see the struggle I went through. Trying to figure out the floor plan because I originally made the house a little too small, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need a second floor, and then I couldn't get the roofing right when it was a second floor home, so I just decided to make it a one story. I think I'd just make it a little bigger in the back to fit everything that a sim would need. And there you see me deleting the second floor, and that's when I start getting the shape of the house that I actually want. I try to keep the house as pink as possible. Also, I did not know how many pink roofs were available, because I never needed to use a pink roof until now. I don't stick with that pink roof, by the way. That's very bright. I wanted it a little more subtle, so I go with that one. And yeah, a lot of things you see do not stay the same. I change it up a lot as I was building. But yeah, I thought this was going to be like a relaxing build, just, something cute, make everything pink. And it was actually a lot harder than I thought because especially with the cabinets, I didn't like the pink cabinets that were available. So I had to pick, a different contrasting color for the cabinets. And you'll see once, I start getting into the interior of the home, how that went. The windows as well. I was trying to find, just a nice set of windows, something that will match and not make the house, you know, lose its cute little pink vibe it had going on. But yeah, I started off in the kitchen and I started with these white cabinets. And later on, you're going to see I'm going to change them up. And you'll see why. And for some reason, I'm playing in the dark. I'm building in the dark. And then I finally realized, and I'm like, oh, let me put some lights in. I do that a lot. I play like in the evening instead of changing it to daytime, and then play with no lights on in the house. And then I realize, hey, I can turn on lights. But yeah, as you start seeing it come together, it's really cool. The kitchen is very small. At first, I didn't know if I was going to have any room for the kitchen table. I had no idea what I was going to do because I couldn't even fit like a breakfast nook or, one of those counters where you can just put a stool in. Like, it was just so small, the kitchen. And it didn't even cross my mind as I was like going along, just building until later on. Oh, and really quickly, you see like a red of that wallpaper I have in the bedroom. I had no idea we had that wallpaper, and I am obsessed with it. I need to build something with that wallpaper. I love it. It's just up my valley. I love dark and reds and vibrant colors. I don't know. I just loved it. But there's me realizing I need a kitchen table. And at first I stuck it in that room because I was like, okay, maybe we won't have a living room and we'll just have a dining room. But then I stuck it in that corner, and I do playtest the build, so the kitchen table does work, because I'm so bad at that. I will make a build and nothing works because I didn't playtest it. But it did work. I also really like all the artwork I put up on the walls here, but one thing that does not work is later on you're going to see I'm going to put a whole bunch of candles around the bedroom, and one of the candles prevents you from getting into the right side of the bed. So if you're looking at the bed, it's the right side. And a few ways you can fix that is just to either you can leave it and they can scoot from the left side into the right, or you can move the candles slightly to the left, or you can just delete the candles altogether. It's up to you. Those are the options. And of course, my favorite part, putting rugs, which, if you don't know, I actually hate that, because I can never find rugs that fit the room. But since it was a small house, it went by quick. And then lastly, the bathroom, which I kept pretty plain. I just threw the necessities in there. I didn't want to, I don't know, I just didn't go too crazy. I thought, when I envisioned this house, I thought it was going to be like someone vomited pink. And I mean, I guess it does look like somebody vomited pink, but I don't know, I thought it was going to be way more pink. But I'm kind of happy with the way it came out. I actually really like the whole candles idea. You know, if that one candle didn't ruin it, the one on the corner right there on the right. I just pointed at my screen like you can see me, but and then lastly, that corner there, I had to figure out what to put there, and finally I just settled on this little table here, and I just threw stuff on it, random pink stuff, pretty much anything I could find. And then I saw this bear, and I was like, this house needs this bear, so I threw that in the corner. And then again, you can see here I am doing the landscaping in the dark. It takes me a while before I realize, and then I turn it to day, but yeah, will I ever learn? Will I ever make a video where I'm not making tons of mistakes? Who knows? But I was like, oh, let me try to keep it simple this time with the landscaping, since I always overdo it because I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I kept it simply overdone. Simply overdone. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's not that bad. Not that bad. And then I was not planning on putting some outdoor things there, but I saw the bike, thought it was cute, and then I saw the picnic basket, and I was like, no, it needs the picnic basket. And that's how I ended up deciding to put a bench. And then, of course, I couldn't stop there. It's like, oh, what about an oven so they can cook and eat outside? And then I saw these lights, and I was like, yes. And then to not make it awkward, which, you know, it kind of still is awkward, I attached it to the house. So, I mean, if you don't like it, you can just always remove it, but yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. After adding these flowers here, I conclude the build. But I realized that in the last video I never told you guys what my thing was. So it's Graciee Simss, which is GraceeSimss. So that's where you can find my builds on the gallery if you want them. If not, just don't pay attention to me. But that's the end of the video. So thanks so guys so much for watching. And I hope you have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye.